Yo, hello guys, welcome back to Syllabus Cracker. Today's video we will be doing Merchant of Venice Act 1 Scene 3 Shylock Introduction Scene by William Shakespeare. Who is Shylock? He is the main villain of this drama. So, in Act 1, Scene 1, Antonio concludes by saying to Bassanio that you shall borrow money by any man in Venice with Antonio's credit. In presence of Antonio, that is Antonio's credit. And Bassanio went to search of the person, and at last it is Shylock, the main villain. So let us start Merchant of Venice Act 1 Scene 3. Let's start. So this event happens in a public place in a Venice. In the whole scene, we have three persons: Antonio, Shylock, and Bassanio. Three. So on starting of scene 3, we were introduced with Bassanio and Shylock only. Antonio will enter later. So first of all, we can find Bassanio and Shylock having a talk about the money that Antonio said you can take credit in Antonio's credit. That's all. So Shylock, 3,000 ducats. Well, Bassanio is for 3 months. Shylock for 3 months. Well, Bassanio, for the which as I told you, Antonio shall be bound. Shylock, Antonio shall be bound. Well, Bassanio, may you state me, will you pressure me, shall I know your answer? So they're having a talk about money, ducats. What do you mean by ducats? Ducat is actually Venetian money, the Venetian gold coins. They term in form of ducats. Like India having 1 rupees, they are having 1 ducat. I don't know whether 1 rupees is 1 ducat. I don't know whether they are same, but 1 ducats, not 1 ducats, 3,000 ducats. So Bassanio need 3,000 ducats. So he's saying okay, 3,000 ducats. Okay, abandon is it for 3 months. I don't need only for 3 months. Okay, let's try it out. Yeah, 3 months. Okay. So also the main thing is Bassanio says that yeah, Antonio shall be bound. Antonio will guarantee for this loan in credit of Antonio. Shylock say Antonio shall be bound. Oh, Antonio. Okay, Antonio will act as the guarantor. Okay, well, then Bassanio is amazed at me. Will you pressure me? Shall I know your answer? Will you help me? Shall you oblige me? Can I know what your answer is or what your reply is? Shylock say 3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio bound. So he's summarizing the conversation now. They have 3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio shall be bound. Antonio will be bounded for this law. Okay, Bassanio, your answer to that? What's your reply or what's your answer to this? Shylock, Antonio is a good man. He's saying Antonio is a wealthy man. Good man, it is referring to a wealthy man. Antonio is a wealthy man. That's all I have to say. Bassanio, have you heard any imitation to the contrary? He's asking, have you heard any allegation or against anything against Antonio? Then Shylock, he says that no, 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 no. Now that's what I'm saying. My meaning to saying that Antonio is a good man, it means he's understand. It is what I mean to say is he's sufficient or he is enough. And I came to know that Shylock came to know that he had mm, his wealth are in supposition. That is, his wealth are distributed in many places by his ships. That is, it is said that he had an argosy. What do you mean by argosy? Merchant ship. In Act 1 scene 1 we discussed about argosy. He had an argosy in Tripolis, another at Indies, and moreover of the Rialto. What is Rialto? It is necessary that you know what is Rialto. Rialto is a Venetian, what you call stock exchange. I think stock exchange for business transactions. That is what Rialto is. And upon Rialto, here are many other ships in many places, like a third at Mexico, fourth for England, Fifth, it is given, and other ventures he has squandered abroad. That means scattered abroad. So here, if this Sherlock is saying there are 5 to 6, according to his knowledge, there are 5 to 6, and other ships are scattered across. And he's also main thing what he is saying. There might be land rats, water rats, that is land thieves, water thieves, especially pirates. What is Shylock is saying? I mean pirates, giving importance to what it is. Pirates, and there will be dangers on water, like any storm, like thing can come, wind based upon wind, like storms, tsunamis, anything can come on rocks. Then maybe his ship might hit with a rock, and there is many danger in this case. 3,000 tickets. I think I shall make this bond. I think I shall agree with this bond. So Bassanio be assured, you may Shylock. Okay, he may Shylock is saying, I may. I am sure I may. Can I talk with Antonio? Now he's want to talk with Antonio about that. Bassanio. Then Bassanio replies, oh, then you can just have a dinner with us. Dine with us means dinner with us. It is better to have a dinner with us. Shylock. To smell pork. What is pork? Actually, it is the habitation of, some Christians, they eat too much meat, or it's their habitation or lifestyle, their food, kind of food. No, I think they have eat something meats like thing. I think so. I don't know. So while Jews didn't do not like that. Actually, Jews didn't like Christian. The event that happens in Venice. Out of 100 percentage of people, more than 90 percentage would be Christians, and there are few Jews. So, and these Christians hate Jews. That's the main point in this drama. That these Christians hate Jews. In intro, it is in intro of the drama. It is given someone like that, and due to this, he say you cannot to smell pork. It's a kind of a food, I think. I guess that the prophet, the Nazarite, conjured the devil into that. The Jesus Christ conjured the devil into. So and then he says, Shylock says, I can buy anything with you. I can sell anything with you. I can talk anything with you. I can walk anything with you. But I will not eat or not. I will not drink or I will not even pray with you. That's what he can do anything, but he cannot do these three things. He cannot eat, he cannot go sorry. He cannot eat, he cannot pray, he cannot drink with her. After that, he turns the subject. He said, what is the news on Realdo? We discuss what real news. Venetian Stock Exchange. So he said, what? Okay. What news do you have about Realdo? And after that, he again said, who is that man who comes here? That man is coming. Who is he? Enter Antonio. Antonio enters. That is our Antonio. Bassanio. This is Senor Antonio. This is Mr. Antonio, Mr. Shylock. Shylock aside. Now, does aside means he will give away? No, it is not like that. If someone under, if you give way, that is not what aside means. Let me tell you. Many stage performance. This even like a stage performance. You know, this is a stage performance. Imagine this is a stage performance. Now, what I can say, you can hear. Yes, because we are in YouTube. We are in YouTube, yes. So what I say, you can hear, but the person around us cannot hear. Here, what Shylock says, audience can hear, but Antonio and Bassanio cannot hear. That is the meaning of aside. That is, Shylock is saying something, audience can guess what it is. Audience can completely hear what it is, but Antonio and Shylock, they cannot. It is like a dream, speaking in a dream. It is like, okay, understood? Then Shylock in Aside says, oh, how like a foreign publisher, how like a servile tax collector, like a slave he looks. I hate him. Shylock hate him because he's Christian. But other than his base foolishness, what he does, he lends out money without interest. No interest. and brings down the rate of interest about a particular loan in Venice. Then Shylock in anger says if we can catch him upon hip like wrestling, he would he would he would not catch on him and beat him, but he would definitely make it like an insult, like insulting Antonio, like that, like a disadvantage. And the previous no, Antonio have done very bad with Shylock earlier, so he would take revenge of that also if he can catch up on his hip. And he also mentions that Antonio hates Shylock's sacred nation, their Jewish race. And according to business deal with such a success, which calls he calls this type of business as an interest or for profit. But according to Jewish race, Shylock would anyway forgive. So he said this much thing. Audience can hear, but Antonio Bazzani cannot hear. That is what specialty. In TV shows itself, it is like that, yes. Bazzani or Shylock, do you hear? He like we wake up in imagination, he says, Shylock, can you say, do you hear anything? Shylock, he said, I'm just calculating what present amount I have. Presently what I have. I'm calculating the amount. And by near guess of my memory, I cannot give you full money. I cannot give you full 3,000 tickets. But I can say you that I can say that my one of my friend like of my own race, Tubal, is a wealthy man. I may ask him for borrow a little money and I will give you like that. I think that's whatever. And he asked her, "What do you think about it? Do you desire?" Then Shylock asked Antonio, "Hello, gentleman. We were just talking about you. We were the one. You were the one which we are just talking our mouth." And he greeted Antonio. Shylock, although I never lend money, nor borrow money without any interest, you know that. Yet it is my best friend who presently needs money. So I may follow your conditions what you want. Shylock A means AY means yes. Yes, yes, 3,000 tickets. 3,000 tickets. And only went for 3 months. So he reminded him. Shylock, oh, I have forgot that. Yeah, it is 3 months. 3 months. Well, okay, let me see what you want to say. Since I neither borrow nor lend money according to my advantage, that is with interest, Antonio. I never used to do it, Shylock. So from line 74 to 90, it's a Bible story. Let me explain you. So Abraham, he was the founder of the Jewish race, and he had a son named Isaac or Isaac, somewhat like that. Was an Abraham's son and Jacob, grandson of Abraham. Okay, so how will be they like? So Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. That's what you say. So and there is an Uncle Laban. Uncle Laban had sheep. I don't know who it is. I just know like that. It is a story in Bible that Jacob. What is who is Jacob? Son of Isaac. So he went to serve for Uncle Laban. What happened was that it was this Jewish who tried to receive services. So their service was like that. If the lamb, so like sheep's, it is like a lamb, LAMBs. If they were born with strips, like a sign or something, strips, STRIPES, so it would receive his service if these lambs were born with strip. So when it was the breeding season, what they have done, what Jacob had done was that to make his profit, he placed a wooden rod. According to the sun's reflection, he placed a wooden rod And when these lambs were in their mother's womb, so he made this a light reflection. I don't know how they do, but happened to that a reflection which hits these lambs were born with stripes, which this mark. So, so by doing that with it every lambs, he made profit. That is what they are done with Uncle Labanship Jacob. So Antonio also questioned, did he take interest? Now then he detail explained the story. Antonio. After hearing this, Antonio says it was a venture that Jacob had did. A thing that you cannot do, but it is actually by the God. It is by the God's grace that he is. It was controlled and created by the hand of the God. And Antonio had a doubt whether he is saying all these to make interest more or interest good. Shut up. I cannot tell you what it is. But I may do it, I may not do it. It's my choice. Then Shylock then Shylock said, not me. But not me no, but not me, mister. After that, Antonio raised his voice and said, Pisanio, mark this Pisanio. The devil can do anything for his scripture, anything. An evil soul producing these arguments is like a villain with a smiling cheek. You cannot do. If you look outside, it's a good apple, but inside, full of poison. Goodly rotten apple at the hurt a friend to inside. Oh, what a goodly outside falsehood he had. Outside appearance. Shylock. 3,000 ducats is a good round sum. So 3 months from 12, let me calculate. So out of 1 year, he just need 3 months. That is 1 by 4th of a year. So he will calculate the rate. Antonio, well, Shylock, will you give me the full money? That is, will you make the full payment? Shylock. From lines 102 to 125, there was an old argument that Antonio and Shylock had. That is what it discusses. Mr. Antonio, many times before in Rialto, you will discuss for Rialtos. In Rialto, you have abused me, you have scolded me. And what you have done about my money and my usances? Usances means money lending scheme. About my money and my usances. And I was just like that. Now for the sufferances, Jewish people characteristics is that sufferances is their badge. So like the Shylock also was like that, he had to suffer anyway. Antonio called Shylock a misbeliever, a cutthroat dog. What do you mean by cutthroat dog? Merciless dog. And spit upon the Jewish gabardine. The dress they Jewish wore, the dress with Jewish wore, the type of dress is known as gabardine. You can just Google it yourself, okay? If you know, if you just understand, you can also Google it and search. Well, now I think you need my help. I think you need my help. And you straight come to me and say, Shylock, do you have money? I don't need a help. He directly come to Shylock and ask whether you have money or not. Then Shylock said, can a dog have a money? Can a merciless dog can have a money? Is this possible that a cur, C-U-R cur, what do you mean by C-U-R cur? Dog itself. So, cur means dog, C-U-R dog. Can a dog have 3,000 ducats? That's the main point. So, according to my Swiss tongue, anxiously and with humble whisper, you can say this. Fair sir, I just bit on your gabardine and finished lost. You pushed me out on such a day at the time you need my help. You call me a dog. a stray dog. And for these polite actions, I must lend you money. That's the funniest moment. So, and don't you see, I will again call you dog, and I will again spit at you if it's necessary. I will do again to you if I need there is anything needed like that. I will again spit on you. If you want to lend me money, you can lend it or just leave. We can find another person to borrow money. And interest on a lifeless mental. Can you think about such a situation, Antonio says? You want to lend money to this enemy, but there must be somewhat penalty, according to his guess. When did one friend lend money to another in order to make profit? Shylock. Oh, look, how angry are you? From his face itself, you can undermine the angriness of a person. So Shylock is like, look how angry you are, how storm is, how angry are you? I would like to become a friend with you and forget what you have told me. Forget you have the insults that you have done to me and the shames you have done to me. I forget that. Now I just want to be like a friend. So what do you want? Just supply. I think the villains. Look at this villain. This villain. I don't know something, some type of things are in his mind, and he doesn't want to show it out. According to my guess. So now you want to become a friendly person. Now he was just talking about the previous insults, and now you want to become a friend. I don't know what this dialogue is. He's supply a present one. What you want? Just supply you what you presently need. I will not take any interest. Finally, he will not take any interest. That is what he concludes. But there is a condition. We will come into that. And you will not hear me. It's a kind of offer I do to you. Then Bassanio. Yes, yes. This is kindness. This is kindness. Shylock, I will show this similar kindness to you. Now, what you have to do is meet me at notary's office. You know what notary is a somewhat a special lawyer for making these contracts to these type of contracts, and they have to sign. So meet me at notary's office. You have to just sign under for this bond, and it must be under one condition. The condition is, if you did not pay me back this money, if you didn't pay me back this money at same place, this 3,000 tickets at same place, an equal amount of fair flesh from your body, I will cut it down. 1 pound of fair flesh your body. I cannot think the situation. I don't know what Shylock need, but easy. I can take any part of it. I can take any part of the body. I can take a fair flesh from your body. Antonio, I agree to this bond. Do anything you want. I have agreed to this bond. I will get money back. Bassanio, no, Bassanio, he feels something for Antonio and says, no, 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 don't worry, Antonio. I will do what I have. I will just manage with what I have. Antonio, why do you become fear? Cool man, become cool man. I would prefer, then, and they say, so this is just a matter of 3 months. This is a matter of 3 months. Within 2 months, my ship will return. Within 2 months, my ship will return. And I can just pay back this 9 times of this bond. I can just pay back the 9 times. Thrice 3 times means 9 times. Shylock praying to Abraham, Father Abraham, founder of this Jewish faith. So, Father Abraham, what type of these Christians are? They are making themselves trouble more than they have to suffer the thought of others. Okay, so if Antonio failed to pay this money within this date, you know what they will do? And he questions that 1 pound of fair flesh from a taken from a human's body is nothing. It is nothing value when compared to muttons, beef, like that. What muttons, beefs, or goats. This fair flesh is nothing valuable to that. Okay, I will extend this friendship. And if you agree this, okay. If not, bye bye. Antonio say, yes, Shylock, I'll seal under this bond. Shylock. Okay, then meet me directly at notary's office. Can give me way. And let me go to my house and take the money and purse it, as there is a servant in Shylock's house which is a Kerala servant. A Kerala servant is in Shylock's house. You have to manage it. So, okay, go. I have a servant in my house. A Kerala servant is there, so I'm going. I will straight put in the money into an office office. That's it. Antonio. Okay. Bye bye, Mr. Jew. That is Mr. Shylock, and Shylock exits. And Antonio say, I think this Hebrew, that is this Jew, that is Shylock, will turn Christian because of this sweet words. Bassanio. Yeah, apparently sweet words from the villain's mind and from villain's mouth. Bassanio was impressed by what it was. Antonio, come on, there is nothing for this fear because my ship will come home back anyway before a month before this bond expires. Exit. That's all. So we have done. So we have done more. So in this 25 minutes we have done Act 1 Scene 3. So in next video I will continue Java programming, that I show you how to install JDK and Blue. And in next video I will show you input in Java. What is input in Java we will discuss in next video. So if you like this video, please hit a like button, share with your friends and subscribe to channel. Okay, next we will do act 2 scene 1 and scene 2. Before that we will do a little bit of Java programming. So meet you in the next one. Till then,